Good morning, Mirror people. Well, it's about 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was sleeping like a rock, and the cat decided to put a claw into my head right here, thinking that I was human pillow. Yeah, that woke me up. So I'm here to unload a little bit about a few things. So, first, let's get the most important thing out of the way because I think every other post or almost every post on Instagram is about the Super Bowl and stupid shit with Taylor Swift and all that. So, hey, Philly, congratulations. I'm from Pennsylvania. Well deserved second ever Super Bowl win. They're 2 time. So, Philly fans deserved it. Bourbon Street was freaking wild before the game was even over. So, uh, I had a few people reach out to me personally. I spoke to one person on the phone, and they told me that it was amazing that I was very raw in my last morning post. I'm just going to say I don't know how many hits, like I wasn't really looking, but each time I get a hit on my 1821 production profile, I send an invite. Like they can like it, but they don't follow me. So every time somebody does, so I've done that about 100 and some times. Just one area, uh, I believe I shared it with like a following group or something. Like I went back and just took a peek, and I had to like hit like 70 invites. So I thank you. I really do. I really appreciate it. I really hope that message gets out. That person on the phone told me that I should be more raw. I think my raw footage gets more viewers. If you want me to be more raw, then like I can talk about both books. Like I can actually go into each chapter because I really would like to talk about why I wrote a chapter called "The Government" and some other stuff. So um, I want to go to Instagram. I want to go to Instagram because like I know that my Facebook stuff transfers over to Instagram, and I have never had my Instagram blow up. Meaning not followers, just people liking uh, the video that I made yesterday. But there's one in particular that will stick with me, and that's the post that I did on the kid that I overheard talking about his his stretch marks. So if I had never heard that kid, you know, speak, I probably would have never engaged with that kid. So there's an individual out there. I blocked that sorry son of a bitch, and I think that he just wanted a place to stand, you know, because he's a little upset that I was getting the views that I was getting. But like I said in the video, it doesn't, you shouldn't matter what people think of you, okay? But what hits close to home is where you're a troll. And look at me, you motherfucker. When I mean troll, that's when you go on my profile and you pull a picture of my daughter and me up and you say she's ugly. Now, I went on your profile and you're in Miami. Well, let me tell you what, you sorry bastard. I'm in Orlando. And if you ever want to meet up and talk about qualities and children and stuff like that, I'm game. But I will tell you, when you come prepared. Because one, I will talk your ass off. And two, if you disrespect me and you disrespect my child, you have another thing coming. Now, I don't care where you made the comment, I'm bald, I'm not a role model, and I'm broke and I live in my RV. Well, you go back and you look at your statistics, and I will tell you broke, I will tell you bald, I will tell you reasons why things on my body are the way they are. Okay, there, brother? So, I did go and look at your profile. I guess you're a musical artist or something. You're a sorry motherfucker, and I hope that one day karma comes around and gets you. For you to speak about someone else's child, like my child, that's another thing. So let's go back to the kid who had the stretch marks. I was only trying to tell that kid that he should embrace it, because I think you really have a problem when there's no one around and you can't embrace yourself. All right? So it took for me to tell him to embrace it. He's 13 years old. He's going to go through his entire life thinking, if maybe someone not me like me told him, hey man, fuck what those other people think, man. Take your goddamn shirt off, or at least wear a muscle shirt or something, man. Embrace it. So there's a girl, her name is Alex. I don't know her whole IG handle, but I think it's just funny that I believe she's an OnlyFans model. Like, I mean, I don't go and look at her content, but I follow her on Instagram because, like, if you want to know raw, she's raw. She's like a gamer. She's Star Wars. She's sports. She's everything that a man would want. She's not the most attractive. Like, she's got that curly Betty Boot, like Shirley Temple hair sometimes. Hell, I think she's bisexual. I don't know what the fuck she is, but all I know is her content is very raw. She's very honest. She has this thing where it says, like, questions. And I saw that someone posted a question to her about she has stretch marks. And I think the reason why she has so many followers is because, one, she has stretch marks. And I think she's like one of the only OnlyFans models that has stretch marks like that. I mean, I know there's like big girls on there and stuff like that, but like I said, that's not my platform to even discuss. I don't waste one red cent on OnlyFans. I don't care if you're, the supermodel or you look like dirt. Hell, dirt people are making money off OnlyFans. But I liked the way somebody asked her a question about her stretch marks, and she said something about she embraces it when she's with people sexually, and they unload on her stretch marks. Meaning, I'm not going to get into it, but... And she said she looks down and she likes to see how it hides her stretch marks. I said, wow, that's really embracing the whole stretch mark thing. So my hat's off to her. I think she's an amazing content creator. I'm sure she has like smoking nudies and shit, but I have not. She has done some weird shit on her page. So I'm sure she'll see this. I don't know if she's following me, but I'm following her. So, like I said, thanks to anyone who liked or followed. There's just that one individual who said that my kid was ugly. Dude, you have no idea. I don't think you have no idea who you were fucking with, man. Like, I will battle you. But you know what I did professionally? I just blocked that piece of garbage because I got tired of him. Like, he was just going through my whole profile and unloading. Like, I mean, like, there's more posts from this guy, negative posts about things on my page on Instagram than anyone ever in my entire life. Like, I thought maybe he was like homosexual or something. Like, there's like maybe 50 comments from this guy, and I didn't even look at all of them, man. I just, every time I opened something, it was like, I'm bald, I have an RV, I can't live in a house. Dude, like, go back and, like, if you're gonna be a troll, man, go back and look and see my lifestyle that I used to live. All right, so, all right, so, what do I want to talk about real quick? Oh, my raw footage. So, I did forget one thing yesterday when I was speaking, and I'm trying to remember while I'm talking. If you want more raw footage, all you have to do is like and follow and make a comment and put the word raw, R-A-W, capital letters, R-A-W. And if you want raw, I'm not talking this raw. I'm talking me disclosing things that, you know, will make people go read my books. All right? Because, like, I think there's a lot of authors out there who write their story, but they have to look at their story to disclose what their story's about. Like, everything for me is mind, body, and soul. So it all comes from right here. So I can go back and look at stuff. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to remember here real quick. I'm going to say something about my ex-wife, because I believe when she was my wife and she was pregnant with my daughter, our daughter, I surprised her. Like, it went back on me. I surprised her with Eagles tickets, and we went to Lincoln Financial, and it was fucking cold. But we had a great time. Like, and she had the baby bump going on, and, you know, she was like, taking Isabel to her first football game, blah, 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 blah. And I've been to Lincoln Financial one time in my entire life. I would love to take my kid to an Eagles game or professional sporting event. I have not done that. One thing I want to disclose is I am not a sports fan. And the reason why I say sports fan is because when you're growing up and your father does not teach you any kind of sports, like doesn't teach you how to throw a ball or throw a football because he's so buried in a bottle. I think one of the best moments in my life was when my daughter wanted to be a soccer player. And Dad went out and taught her how to kick the soccer ball. The only reason I knew how to play soccer is because, like, when I was a private stationed at Pinder Barracks in Germany, they needed, like, mentor people to go out and help little German kids. Those fucking German kids were better than us. We were just going out there, like, babysit them guys. But these kids were fucking, like, soccer stars. So, I mean, I taught my daughter how to play soccer, but, like, she's not a Pele or anything. But I just thought it was funny that, you know, she doesn't know that my dad has never taught me any sports. And I just went out being like a dad, all drugged up on lithium, trying to stand in the yard and teach her how to hit the ball around. And then, like, you know, the parents would go watch the soccer games and shit. And I guess my kid was a goalie. And let's just say she's no longer into soccer. That whole career ended, like, I think the first season. We were at the game, and, you know, parents are all talking stupid shit. We're on the phone, and then the whistle blows, and your kid's, like, laying on the ground, like, what the fuck just happened to her, you know? And they said, like, she was out there eating her nails, you know, picking her face or doing something at the game, and she was the goalie, and they kicked the ball, and it blasted her and knocked her down. And I guess she sat on the bench the whole season, and let's just say that was the end of soccer. So that's one thing I didn't disclose, that I don't follow sports. But I think that the Eagles have a good franchise. And they have a good fan base. Like, I don't know if you know it, but Philly has the most ruthless fans. Um, those fans die over that team. Like, I don't know if you know it. Last time when they won the championship, like not the Super Bowl, but like I believe the NFA, the the American Football League or the National Football League, whatever they are. Like I said, I don't know much about football, but uh, like 12 people died in fucking Philadelphia during that freaking celebration. Like one guy, I believe I don't know, uh, true Eagles fan, climbs up the pole, is going crazy, and fucking falls off the pole and falls to his death. And people were just looking at him and shit. Yeah, and then there were some other deaths. Like I believe a car plowed through a bunch of people that you didn't hear about, but yeah, they all got unalived. So it's good to go those type of events, but man, I would stay away from the front. And speaking about the front, so here at the place I'm staying at, and I'm really not going to say where I'm at because I don't want to get in trouble, but I have officially given this place the rear. So the the front two lines are really good, except for um, the guys that are scrapping bikes out in front of me here. Chop Shop, that's what I call the guy. Chop Chop. Uh, the rear is called RV Harlem. Yeah. So um, I spoke to a couple people on the phone, and they're like, "Why are you there?" Well, they have a nice pool, they have a nice laundry room, and it's only $800 a month. Not like some of these other RV parks that they're taking you for an arm and a leg. So, and I believe it's between $40 and $100 for utilities, and you can't beat that. So, once all this shit is done in June, I'm going out. I'm going to start venturing, and I'll be in different states weekly. So, the goal is to hit most of the states before the end of the year, like at least hit the cold states while it's still warm, and then go down south for the winter. Uh, I may go to California like one time. I may like drive down the coastline. Is that Route 66 or whatever the fuck it's called? That Depeche Mode sings about. Or 101. I don't know. I have no idea. There's Route 66 and then 101 because Depeche Mode, they're out of the California area. So, and if you go back and follow some of their music, so. And then I wanted to say, somebody asked me why I wore the broken shirt. Now, uh, the broken shirt was from a company where it was like a skull in the middle and a smiley, I don't even know if it was a smiley face. It was just a face. But Nine Inch Nails came out with a double album called Broken. It's like fire and water, or it might be fire and ice. But if you look at the album covers, one album for Broken is like fire color, and the other album, uh, which went platinum, is like blue for cold or water. So I got to get my hands on that. I used to listen to that all the time. Uh, I think I'm going to go on Amazon and see if I can get it. I just picked up Pink Floyd The Wall. And some of you people out there that don't even know who Pink Floyd is, I think you should pick up The Wall. If you want to, do something funny, get on some edibles and shit and go and watch The Wall. Don't listen to it. Go watch The Wall. So that is my morning message. I'm not going to put a message out like early in the morning, except for now. Like I said, I was sleeping pretty good, and I woke up thinking it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. So my balls are itchy, so it's time for me to go get a shower. I got this one right here. Look at this. Wherever I go, they go. This motherfucker. So, say good morning. And let's see. Kitty! Meow. Kitty! God damn it, motherfucker. Meow! I don't know what's wrong with that damn cat. Anyways. So there's raw footage coming. I'm the voice of the voiceless, motherfucker.